Hi, and welcome to Whale Window. Now, this video is part of the series called Behind the Scenes. So in this series and in this video, I'll be making videos explaining a little bit what I'm doing to get ready for my first season filming Whale Window, which will be starting this December 2025. So let's start in this video where I'll use my computer and I'll show you a little bit where I am exactly. So using Google Earth, we'll zoom down to Puerto Vallarta and Banderas Bay. So here we are, we're on Google Earth. So basically I'll be flying in from Canada and I'm going all the way down into the Bay of Banderas, flying into Puerto Vallarta. Now, the Bay of Banderas is very special because as the whales swim down, migrate down in the winter months to the equator, to the warm waters, a lot of them, like hundreds of them, swim through this bay. And this bay is actually also known as a place where they come to rest, to come and shelter from killer whales, and where mother humpback whales come to have their babies. So it's a very exciting place to see whales up close and to see amazing whale behavior. Now, I'm going to be staying in the mountains on the northern coast, which is this section right over here, just out of between Yelapa and Pizota. In the mountains over here, I have a palapa. Now, the whales actually swim up along this coast, really hugging the shore. And because of the elevation of these mountains, it gives us a really good view of the whales as they come by. So my idea is to set up on a mountain close to the shore, and as the whales come by, with the right equipment, capture high quality, unique shots of the whales as they come through. And basically, that's going to be the whale window. So let me show you some pictures of the mountains, so it gives you a better idea of how it's made. All right, so on this picture here, we have a picture of that same area that I was just showing you on Google Maps. This is the coast here, Yelapa is over there. And on this mountain over here, this is my palapa, and I'm overlooking this section of the ocean. And there was a landslide here a couple of years back, so right behind this tree is a good place to set up with a good view on the ocean. Another good place I'm thinking about is this point here. They call it Fisherman's Point. So we have a view to Yelapa and a view down to Pizota, and the whales actually swim right by these rocks right over here. So that makes for very good distances and I think quality shots. I measured using Google Maps, and from this point here to here, we're looking between 100 and 200 meters. So that's how close the whales are going to be occasionally. Sometimes they will be further out, but when they're close by, I'll be in that 200-meter range. So again, using Google Earth, this is another shot of the coast on the northern side, and you can see the shoreline. It's quite high mountains rising over the sea level. So as the whales swim by along the coast right over here, I'm probably going to set up on Fisherman's Point and get really nice shots of the whales as they come by right over here. I'll be trying both areas, but my other area will be right there. So I have been researching different cameras to use, and there's definitely a lot of choices out there. Because I'm not an expert at cameras and video, like taking videos, and I really do want to get high quality, I'm planning on maybe using like a strategy where I'll do a trial for the first month and then upgrade to better equipment as I'm going forward. So I'm thinking as a bridge camera, a lot of people, and I've been reading a lot about this Nikon Coolpix series. Now, there seems to be either the P950 seems to be a good choice, which has the equivalent of a 2,000 millimeter zoom, or I go with the P1000, which goes up to 3,000 millimeter zoom, or the P1100. Now, they're very similar, all of them. They don't seem to have the greatest sensors either, but they will be in 4K. I'm expecting to be in full sunlight when the whales come by most of the time. So the lighting should be not too bad. I'm hoping that I won't need the full 2,000 or the full 3,000 millimeter, zoom. Probably hold it off a little bit so that the image quality stays not too bad. But at the same time, by having that camera, I'll be able to test and see, like at the distance of the whale is going to be according to wherever I'm going to be placed on the mountain, either on Fisherman's Point or on my other area near my palapa. Then it'll give me a better idea of what kind of zoom and camera kit I should get. I've been checking with ChatGPT, and it seems to be recommending me a Canon R7 with, like a 600 millimeter lens. Something in that range would do the job. But I'm not sure, and I don't want to spend all that money just to find out that it's not the exact tool that I need. So that's why right now I'm planning on maybe the P950. Just start with that, and then I'll adjust afterwards. So If you guys out there know anything about wildlife photography, videoing, and you guys know about these cameras and you have suggestions of what would work for me, well, please comment or please reach out and communicate with me and let me know what you think, because I'm definitely open to any kind of advice. And I really want this channel to work out. And I know, because the whales are amazing, but if we could get the quality images and the quality video, it's going to make all the difference. So thanks for watching, and I'll be looking forward to see your comments so I could continue my research on what equipment I'm going to need. All right, until next time, hasta luego. So thanks for watching. It's really appreciated that you guys are following me as I get ready to start this channel. I think it's going to be a great channel, but I do need help. So please subscribe, share, like get this video out there. So, and especially if you know people that know about wildlife photography and whales and marine photography or video, share that with them so I could get some feedback, and it's going to allow me to get this channel going, like with good quality right from the get-go. So thanks again, and talk to you soon.